Guys, welcome to a news article about Train Sim 2 Rush Hour coming this summer. So yeah, let's get into it. As platform reforms fill with passengers and rail traffic increases to meet the growing demand, Rush Hour begins. Take control of packed trains and navigate the busy network, constantly being checked by signals as you wind your way through station after station, fighting to keep the time and avoid costly delays. Train Sim 2 Rush Hour is the ultimate test of nerve and skill. New Rush Hour passengers. Rush Hour brings a new passenger system to Train Sim 2. As you drive from station to station on Rush Hour routes, you will see a great variety in passengers and higher passenger volumes at peak times, all recreating the hustle and bustle of rush hour on 3 busy routes. Now, you might be wondering why I'm on Northeast Corridor, New York. Well, please put your hands together for a return of Northeast Corridor with the AMTRAK ACS 64 and MBTA F40PH-3C. This route will go from Boston to Providence. So yeah, take on the busiest and fastest passenger rail line in the United States and explore the famed Northeast Corridor between the 2 state capitals of Boston and Providence. Experience intercity and commuter operations aboard Amtrak's City Sprinter, the ACS 64, and MBTA's distinctive F40PH-3C locomotives. So yeah, that's about it for this route, this Northeast Corridor return. MBTA is actually new. It's not anything old, but yeah, I can see they're reusing the Police and ACS 64, but I'm really happy for the Amtrak return. So yeah, anyways, let's move on to Brighton Mainline. So I will be right back. Now you might be wondering why we're on Brighton/East Coast Way. So the next route is actually Brighton Mainline, going from London Victoria to Brighton. So yeah, it I think comes from over here or up here. Like I think comes from the north or the west side. So yeah, I was hoping to get like Faversham to London Victoria, like southeastern, or maybe like Gravesend to London Victoria, but that's fine. I mean, I like London Victoria, so yeah, I have seen Train Simulator with Southern with London Victoria Southern trains going into there. So I think this route's actually pretty good for Train Simulator players and Train Sim players. So yeah, a hectic commuter route operating out of London's historic terminus, London's Victoria Station, built to serve Brighton's premier Southern Main lines. Experience a mix of stopping and express services between Britain's capital, Gatwick Airport, and the South Coast aboard Southern's BR Class 377 and Gatwick Express BR Class 387s. So yeah, 387's new, so yeah, we might as well get off, because we're not going anywhere. So yeah, this will be featured in London, Victoria to Brighton. That's what they said. And the 387 is basically like this, except it's going to be like a red color, and it has a few modifications. And Great Western Railway actually owns the 387s. So yeah, let's move on to the next and final route, and then some FAQs. So yeah, let's dive right into the next route. Gotta make this quick. Okay, we made it. So, reason why we're on Colne to Aachen, we are out of town too because it's just gonna take too long to get from one stop to another. So yeah, anyways, this route was just done for Train Simulator a few months ago. So yeah, this is called Bahnstrecke reaching the Dresden. With multiple branches, this route offers a wide array of services, whether regional, express, S-Bahn, or intercity services. This complex network out of Dresden's central station runs like clockwork, transport passengers and freight on this route, with DBs BR 442, Talent 2, BR 143, BR 146. All those three are being in DB traffic red livery, I believe. And then in MRCE BR 185 in MRCE black livery. So yeah. We're actually at a station on time for once. So yeah. We got a Talent 2. So they're all being reused. MRC is from MRC 185 from Rhein-Osten, 143 from Rusing Nord, 146 from Mainz Bissart-Bahn, and 442 from Schnellfahrstrecke Köln to Aachen. So yeah, the 442, they're all being in this similar color, except MRC 185 is in black. So yeah. Anyways, let's move on to the FAQs. Once this train departs, of course. So here we go. What is Train Sim 2 Rush Hour? Rush Hour is a new add-on featuring 3 brand new routes. 3 brand new passenger-focused routes for use with Train Sim 2. This is not an update to the main simulation and does not replace the existing routes for Train Sim 2. For example, the routes they're talking about: Sand Patch Grade, this route, which is Köln to Aachen, and Biggerloo Line. I hope they do upgrade Biggerloo Line because there's not a lot of passengers on there, to be honest. Anyways, what are the routes featured in Rush Hour? I just read over them, so it's pretty simple. Northeast Corridor, Boston to Providence, take on the busiest and fastest passenger rail line in the United States and explore the famed Northeast Corridor between the 2 state capitals of Boston and Providence. Brighton Main Line, London Victoria to Brighton, a hectic commuter route operating out of London's historic terminus, Victoria Station, built to serve Britain's premier southern main lines. Experience a mix of stopping and express services between Britain's capital, Gatwick Airport, and the south coast. And Bahnstrecke to Dresden. With multiple branches, this route offers a wide array of services, whether regional, express, S-Bahn, or intercity express. This complex network out of Dresden's central station runs like clockwork. Let me close out of that. What are the locomotives featured in Rush Hour? AMTRAK ACS 64 and City Sprinter, and MBTA F40PH-3C on Northeast Corridor from Boston to Providence. Southern BR Class 377 and Gatwick Express BR Class 387 EMUs on the Brighton Main Line from London Victoria to Brighton. And Utish Bonds BR 442, BR 143, BR 146.2, which is just over there, in DB livery, which I'm guessing is the same livery as that one over there. And BR 185.5 in MRC black livery on Bahnstrecke to Dresden. Oh, not that. What do we mean by rush hour experience? Rush hour in Train Sim 2 means more passengers on platforms during peak hours, increased activity at each station, and routes that have complex busy services. As a driver, you will be constantly checked by signals as you wind your way through station after station, fighting to keep time and avoid costly delays. How have passengers changed on the rush hour routes? Oh, not that. I don't want to zoom in. The new passenger system on rush hour routes increases the visual variety of passengers walking around and the total volume of passengers, all recreating the hustle and bustle of rush hour. Will other routes... why am I glitching everywhere? Hold up. Okay, hold up. I gotta click out of this and then head back in. So this'll just be another wide minute. Just loading. Thank you. Okay. Back to the facts page. Also, I forgot to read this section. Train Sim World 2 arriving on new platforms. Train Sim World 2 will be upgraded to Unreal Engine 4.26 along with new features focused on immersion and released on next generation consoles for PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. Playing on these new consoles gives the advantage of faster loading times, higher frame rate, and improved visuals, resulting in a smooth gameplay experience. The Train Sim World 2 update and next generation versions will be released alongside Rush Hour. So yeah. Oh, I'm glitching again. Of course I am. Okay. Does this section not like me, or what? Aha. Well, other routes get the Rush Hour system. For launch, the passenger upgrade is exclusive to the routes included in the Rush Hour add-on. We'll be looking at bringing this to other routes, but for each route, this will require upgrading the route to work with new passengers. You can expect to see the routes listed on the Train Sim World 2 roadmap, which is I went over in the last episode, Train Sim World 2 news episode. Is Train Sim World 2 required for this? Yes, Train Sim World 2 is required to play the routes featured in Rush Hour add-on. When is Train Sim World 2 Rush Hour releases? No official release date, but it is summer of 2021, so sometime between late June and early September. What is the price for Train Sim World 2 Rush Hour? This add-on will be available at €24.99 or pounds, I think. Well, I don't know. So, €24.99 or pounds, and then $29.99 for pounds or euros, and then of course $29.99 for USD dollars or US dollars. What platforms will Train Sim World 2 Rush Hour release on? You will be able to play Rush Hour add-on on Steam, PS4, Xbox One, PS5, and Xbox Series XS. X/X, I mean. How can we find out more? Subscribe to our newsletter or follow us on Facebook and Twitter for updates on Train Sim World 2 Rush Hour. You can expect to see regular developer updates, screenshots, videos, and Railfan TV streams in the coming months. I can't wait for the screenshots of the MBTA F40PH. Excuse me, I'm creating a video. Also, that will be featured in Von Strecker Riese de Dresden. As you see there, that is being featured in Riese de Dresden. So yeah. Will Train Sim World 2 be updated alongside the Rush Hour release? Yes, historically, we've focused our attention on one major core update per year. But we're adopting a new approach to keeping Train Sim World 2 fresh alongside Rush Hour will be the first of several major updates to the game we're hoping to release this year. This update to Train Sim World 2 is free for existing owners and does not require the Rush Hour add-on. So yeah, I think we get this for free, and I think the game will update. So yeah. What new features are there in this Train Sim 2 update? Alongside the release of Rush Hour to Train Sim 2 and alongside the release of Rush Hour, the Train Sim 2 engine will be updated to Unreal Engine 4.26. In addition to this, you can look forward to a new head-out camera view, upgrades to the emergent control scheme, new driver information such as gradient profiles, AMTRAK IR support for PC, and more. We will be detailing all of the new features in the upcoming articles on Dovetail Live. So yeah. What is the cost for the Train Sim 2 update? The update to Train Sim 2 releasing alongside Rush Hour is free to all existing owners of Train Sim 2. This will be downloaded automatically when Rush Hour is launched across all platforms, Steam, PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. If you don't already own Train Sim 2, this could be purchased at the usual price, which is $29.99. So yeah. I think it'll update automatically once the thing is released. Does this update include any routes from Rush Hour? No, Rush Hour is a separate add-on for Train Sim 2. So, I don't get it. Is it updated? Is they updating this game? Or do I have to buy another game? And then I have to wait for months upon months upon months for preservation routes to release. Or is it just going to be updated? I really don't know. Nah. Are the minimum PC requirements changing for the Train Sim 2 update? The minimum and recommended PC requirements remain the same as when Train Sim 2 launched. These can also be found on Steam store page. What platforms will the Rush Hour add-on release be available on? Rush Hour will be releasing on Steam, PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and yeah. Hold up. So, and the PS5 and Xbox Series X/S will be released. Version of Train Sim 2 will also be released. I don't even know, but yeah. Will Train Sim 2 be coming to PS5 and Xbox Series X and S? Yes, alongside the release of Rush Hour, the Train Sim 2 will launch on both PS5 and Xbox Series X and X. S and X? What? Can I upgrade Train Sim 2 from PS4 and Xbox One to the next generation? If you already own Train Sim 2 on PS4, you can upgrade for free to the PlayStation 5 version. Likewise, on the Xbox, you can use Xbox Smart Delivery to get the upgraded game for free. Oh yeah. Will the existing add-ons be available on PS5 and Xbox Series X? All add-ons previously available for Train Sim 2 will be released on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. This includes preserved collection releases and all the upcoming add-ons. These will be available to upgrade for free if you already own them on PS4 or X1, Xbox Series. If you already own them on PS4 or Xbox One. There's the PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. Why do I keep saying X? Do the PS5 and Xbox Series X/S versions include any exclusive features? PS5, Xbox Series X, and S versions of Train Sim 2 are optimized for free on respective platforms. Gameplay features remain the same across all features same across all versions of Train Sim 2, except for next-gen consoles. They will be getting faster loading times, etc. But there's no new features. But yeah. No. Nah. Nah. Come on. Come on. Thank you. What are the advantages of playing on PS5 and Xbox Series X/S? Playing on PS5 and Xbox Series X/S gives the advantage of faster loading times and higher frame rate, resulting in a smooth gameplay experience on new consoles. Will Train Sim 2 continue to be supported on Xbox One and PS4? We have no plans to stop supporting Xbox One or PlayStation 4, and future add-ons releasing after Rush Hour will be released across all platforms: Steam, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X/S. So yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is probably one of the longest Train Sim 2 videos. Not Train Sim 2 videos, but Train Sim news articles I've ever done, due to the FAQs and the routes. So yeah, this probably took me over an hour to make. Probably like a few minutes to edit and stuff like that. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave this video a like and subscribe for more videos from official New York Rail fan. If you do, if you do like, I suggest you should subscribe. If you do subscribe, you will become part of the first 100 subscribers club and awesome squad. So yeah. Also, if you do subscribe, you should turn on post notifications to be notified of a future upload. But yeah, anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day.